Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Yes, well, I just thought I'd nip on to do a quick vlog since it's been nearly a week since I uploaded the last video. Just calling to, thought I'd drop on and just say how the week's been. Well, up to now, the week's been okay. Yeah, I enjoyed my birthday, which was the Saturday before last, so nearly 2 weeks ago. Had a nice day out with the family, and then went home, had dinner, and then went out, met some friends, got a few nice presents, which was good. So yeah, well, we're through January 2023 already. Another year that's going to whiz by, no doubt. We can hope we'll just keep bringing some positive things. So yeah, on the whole, January as a month was a good month. It was good to get back into my volunteering again to the local museum here. I'm awaiting confirmation to when the rota for February starts, whereas I've been going on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the past few weeks, but so I emailed the person who sorts out the rota just to check when, so I'll know when I can put my name down for some shifts. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be getting back into a routine and having a good, just filling out the days. Also, yeah. In terms of purchases, I bought 2 new Switch games for my birthday. Well, they're not new releases. One was the first Kirby game. I think it was Kirby Star Ally. I didn't have that one when it first came out, but I thought after playing Kirby: The Forgotten Kingdom, which is the second Kirby game, I really enjoyed that one. So I thought, oh, we'll give this one a whirl. I went to CEX and picked up a couple of games. The other one was this Japanese indie type RPG game. I can't quite remember the title, but yeah, when I've finished Kirby, or if I want to take a break from Kirby, then I'll put that one in and give it a go. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, I made the purchase of a Steam Deck just before Christmas, which I've had now for I've had the Steam Deck for nearly a month. That's going well. Yep, I'm getting on really well with that. It's a great device. It's good to have a PC finally. I've never been huge on the idea of PC gaming, so I've always preferred console gaming, mainly for the reason is that it's simpler, but also because with actual real PCs, you have to go through all this stuff with graphics card updating and things, and I thought, no, I'm really not into that. But there were certain games for the PC that I really wanted to try out. But so I thought, well, when now that the Steam Deck's become available, I was on the fence about getting one over the course of last year, but after doing some after researching it and realizing now that they were, properly available, as in you don't have to be put in a queue anymore to purchase one, I decided to go for one, and I went for the middle model, which is basically 256 gigabytes, and I also then updated it to the double, so I also doubled that storage space with a 256 SD card. So basically the amount of space I currently have on it is the equivalent of the 512 model, gigabyte model, which is the biggest one. But anyway, yeah, say it's great, and I've currently awaiting an additional monitor which I can attach to it. So it will mainly what I've just been doing is I've got a Bluetooth keyboard, and I also purchased a controller, a game controller, which I can attach to it, which works very well. I've been able to get into my Xbox Game Cloud library, and on it, which is good, because that means there's lots of games I can play on it that I don't have to install, which is very handy. And yeah, as it runs on Steam OS and not Windows. I mean, you can choose to install Windows onto it. I personally don't want to, because I haven't had, you know, in times when I have memories of using Windows computers, I didn't have good experiences with them. The only, in terms of Apple, within the past 14, 15 years, I've had a couple of Windows laptops for various other things, but I've always been, since around 2008 time, I've been a very loyal and dedicated Apple customer. I'm not saying for a minute that the Steam Deck will replace my MacBook, because it won't not. I still have my MacBook, still have my iPhone, which is currently what I'm recording on. In terms for all the creative things I do, like this, like videos, music, and creating thumbnails, that's a much better device to do it on. There are some good programs and free apps you could install for the PC, which I can get on the Steam Deck. But no, I think mainly I will do some internet surfing on the Steam Deck and gaming on the Steam Deck, whilst the Mac will be primarily for all the creative uses. Yeah. So I've been having I've just been getting used to getting back into the regular routine through January. Things I've got to look forward to. Well, we've got TF Nation Minicon in March, which I'm going, and I know that I'm fortunate enough to come to an arrangement with my friend Knowlesy, or TF Knowlesy, or John Knowles, as we may know him. Yeah, you're right, buddy, if you see this. Yeah, thanks for making the arrangement with me to get me into a hotel with you, buddy. I will be there, so I will be there on March the 25th. Looking forward to seeing some of the TF Nation crew, and of course, following that, we'll have the main event, the main TF Nation convention in August, which I'm sure will be totally awesome. It's always been a totally awesome event, not counting the 2 virtual events that happened over the course of the lockdowns for 2 years. This year will be my 5th TF Nation. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And and then probably in October I should be attending PonyCon. So I think the official dates this year for PonyCon are the 31st of September to the 1st of October. So yeah, so it looks like on the whole it's going to be a good year. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing and see what comes. But on the whole, I'm in fairly good spirits. I know I'll always have my moments going, you know, we can just go a bit up and down. I'm still taking my citalopram medication for anxiety, but thankfully within the last couple of years I've been able to reduce the dose. So I'll be, you know, I'll just keep things with that as they are for the moment, and just tread careful steps. You know, my hope is that, you know, one day I'll be able to get off them. I mean, not that they cause me a huge problem. There are side effects to the medication, but nothing like the side effects of this risperidone I had to take when I was in a terrible state back when I was 16, 17, where I put on a load of weight. Yeah, because a common side effect of risperidone is putting on weight. And I did put on a lot of weight, but the strange thing was I came off it. I'd been on it for best part of 18 months, and then it was around 2007 when I was still at college studying media. But my second year, I was able to, after going through for cognitive behavioural therapy, I was able to get off the medication. And I was thinking, I'm going to have a lot to do to shift this weight. But as soon as I literally came off the medication, I seemed to just start losing the weight, which I remember was, of course, that was a very big positive thing. That was a positive. Yeah, so that was a hard time. Thankfully, that doesn't seem, that's not, I know that's not a side effect of citalopram. And so normally you just get a bit of drowsiness, and it does. I think some of the issues I've had with my sleep, having a bit of an irregular sleep pattern, have also might have been contributed to that, because I did notice when I had to start taking the medication. That was about 7 years ago now, is when this started to happen. When I started to sleep at, sleep during the day more, and then be up more during the night. So yeah. Okay, well, that's really so I just thought I'd come out and do a vlog, just an update vlog. In terms of things I want to purchase in the future, there isn't really anything I've got planned. I'm just interested in saving and looking forward to conventions, but I've got plenty of stuff to keep me occupied for the time being. So yeah, so I will love you and leave you as usual. Thanks for watching. You're all awesome. If you like the video, I really would appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button. It's up to you, but I would really appreciate the support. Okay, thanks again. See you soon. Bye.